So apologize, I'm down in Hilton Head, so couldn't be there in person. It is 70 degrees, warm, sunny. It's beautiful. All right. So last month, we announced our intention to move away from our swarmed list and move to a service called BeeSwarmed. The slide here shows why we are going through that process, what we think we'll gain out of it. The primary, well, there's multiple reasons. One is we will no longer have our personal contact information out on the CCBA website. So that is a security concern that we will alleviate. We will also dramatically reduce the administration required to have a swarm list, because each individual who wants to be on the swarm list can take care of that themselves. They can create their own accounts, manage their own accounts, define their own perimeters of where they want to go after swarms and so forth. So it makes it much more self-service. We also get the benefit of it being a service that's out there that people will find maybe easier than they will find our website to be able to report swarms. So we should receive more reports of swarms than we have in the past, and we'll be able to validate that because the application tracks every swarm that's reported. And that's another benefit, that we will have really good data by the end of the year of how many swarms have been in our areas, where they are, the timing, locations, and all that type of information. So super helpful information. The application attempts to use AI to validate whether or not they're honeybees versus wasps if the reporter uploads photographs of the swarm. So hopefully that will reduce the amount of false swarm reports. It also allows us to respond faster. So when a swarm is reported by a member of the public, a blast, either phone message or a text or emails go out, and it's kind of competitive. So whoever gets to it first gets to claim it. So hopefully we will get a faster response to the reported swarms. For the public, it's really helpful in that they don't have to find our website. They certainly can go there and report it, but they simply put in the information about it, and then they sit back and wait for somebody to contact them. The information that is made available to the beekeepers is somewhat limited at first. It gives a general area, and that it's within the perimeter that you've set up, but you don't have the exact address and so forth. So the only time personal information is shared is between the beekeeper who first responds to the report and the person who put in the report. They share contact information when the beekeeper reaches out, and they can coordinate the pickup activity and how they want to move forward. The public can go and report swarms either through our website, which we've now updated to include a link to the report, the reporting service, or they can go directly to BeeSwarmed.org and report the swarm. Either way, they report it. It actually goes through the same link. The BeeSwarmed application will take that report and generate the messages out to the beekeepers in the surrounding areas. For the beekeepers who have defined a range that is within where the report came in. So hopefully they get a faster response to the reported swarm. As a member of, because the CCBA is doing this as a sponsorship, so we provide a small donation to BeeSwarmed to be part of this service, we will get priority reporting. So if a report of a swarm goes out there, the first people that get notified are members of a beekeeping association that's sponsoring the BeeSwarmed nonprofit organization. After a minute or two, if nobody responds, then they will notify additional beekeepers that are independent. All right, if we can go on to the next slide. So now is the time for us beekeepers to sign up and create an account and link that account to the BeeSwarmed. I'm sorry, to set up account in BeeSwarmed, so that, and link it to our CCBA Beekeeping Association. So if you log into our website now and go to the Swarm page, you will see a link to be able to join the BeeSwarmed.org list. All right, and you'll want to do that, now. Right now we have 12 people who have signed up and are associated with the CCBA. We have already received one swarm report that was responded to. Unfortunately, I don't think it was actually honeybees. I think it was probably some yellow jackets. But John Iannacone, I think is the last name, did respond to a report last week. So we have our first swarm that has been reported through us. So next slide. When you go to sign up, it's going to take you to the BeeSwarmed.org website. And if you scroll down to the bottom, there's a place where you can add yourself as a new beekeeper. It's a pretty straightforward process. You'll pretty much enter the same information that you would have if it was last year and you were providing your data to Howard or myself to be on the swarm list. It's going to, prompt you for your name, location, contact information, whether you want phone or email and so forth. And I think there's also a WhatsApp ID that you can provide. Next slide. So this is where the image of the website that you'll go to sign up to be a beekeeper. As you do that, there is a place where you can specify what association you're part of, and you'll simply select the CCBA. Yeah, you can specify whether or not you are willing to do cutouts. You could put restrictions, obviously, on how far away from your location you're willing to travel. When a person reports a swarm, the information that is gathered at the time of reporting would help identify whether or not a cutout is required. So they do allow you to upload photos and provide commentary and specify the location of the hive or of the swarm. So you should have a pretty good idea just by the report that is put out there whether or not it would involve a cutout or not. As I said earlier, the first beekeeper that responds claims a swarm. When they claim the swarm, they have that record locked. Nobody else can respond to it. That beekeeper would reach out to the person reporting the swarm and, through that dialogue, determine whether or not they're, able to help out or not, or, if it's not a swarm of honeybees and it's actually wasps or yellow jackets, we can refer them to an exterminator or some other service. If the beekeeper, for whatever reason, doesn't want to respond to that swarm, maybe it involves a cutout and they don't want to do that, they would release that report, and the next beekeeper who responds can claim it. So hopefully the process will work pretty smoothly, both for the beekeeper as well as the people reporting the swarms.
I've got one question. Has anybody signed up yet?
I did it last week, and it was super simple. As soon as I got done, I got 2 emails from BeeSwarmed, and then it said that the association has to approve me. Like 15 minutes later, I got the email saying that I was approved.
So I did it last
very
meeting.
simple.
I did it last meeting, and I just went to go sign in now, and it says you never confirmed your email. So I checked my email.
I did notice that it said that you had to confirm your email, but I never got the
I never got the
confirmation.
email.
So I said resend the confirmation, and then I got it.
I just said resend the confirmation, and I'm still not getting it. So I was just
Check
wondering.
your spam. Yeah, we have 12 members who have signed up so far.
So thank
Last year we had about 50 people on the swarm list. So if you're interested in responding to swarm reports, go ahead and create an account on BeeSwarmed, and you'll be on the list. The beauty is once you've signed up and have an account, there's no annual process. This is out there until you remove yourself. If you go on vacation for 3 weeks down to Hilton Head or something like that, you can simply change your perimeter to be 0 or whatever, or temporarily suspend it so that you're not getting notified when you're not able to respond. When if you ever decide not to be a beekeeper anymore, you simply disable your account and you're done. But you won't have to continually every year renew your name on a swarm list.
And don't forget, swarms in our area are a nuisance, honestly. So as a beekeeper, you probably should try to prevent them, or put up swarm traps to catch them, or clip your queen's wings so they don't end up in someone's house, right? So, it's great to go out and catch swarms, but you really need to be hanging swarm traps and trying to prevent them too.
All right, thanks, Sean.
Yeah.